Hi, Philip from TW White & Sons. We've been fortunate enough to acquire this beautiful Mazda 3 2-litre 122 PS SKYACTIV-G SEL automatic, finished in soul red crystal metallic with black cloth interior. One owner from new. It's done 18,328 miles. Beautiful car. SEL model, MO3 teed through till next year. The car will be serviced in accordance with manufacturer's recommendations. We will be servicing it. We will be carrying out 101 point used vehicle check on it, which encapsulates everything. So when we service this, it's not just an oil and filter. This is checking the vehicle's tread depths on the tyres, the brake pad wear, the brake disc wear, operation of the wipers, all the vehicle's electrical systems, and everything that conforms to Mazda approved standards. Beautiful car, this. Great condition as well. Colour coded door mirrors. It's got rear parking sensors. 60/40 split rear seat system. Generous load area cover. This car does need valeting, I would stress this, but we've just decided to get it online as quickly as possible, as these are selling very successfully for us at the moment. Load area cover all in place with all the trims, etc. Will come with 12 months Mazda approved warranty, encapsulating 12 months roadside assistance. At TW White & Sons, we'll take any vehicle in part exchange against this car. We will be as competitive as any of the online companies that advertise on national television or indeed online wishing to buy your car. But at the same token, we'd like to sell you one of our new or pre-owned cars whilst offering you the very best customer service we can. This car is in exceptional condition, really well spec'd. Electric windows all round, electric door mirrors as well. These switches have very much a premium feel to them and very much adhere to Mazda's Road to Premium scheme that they have. Beautiful cloth interior, unmarked, showing minimal signs of wear. First array of switches we come to Mazda's stop start technology, iStop, traction control, parking sensors, and here, let's not forget, this is the starter to the range, but it is by no means a substandard equipped car. It's got a huge amount of features on it. Engine stop start, foot on the brake, and being automatic, of course, that much more desirable, makes it even more desirable. Integrated Bluetooth with voice control is the first rev switches we come to on the multifunction steering wheel. Second array of switches we come to is the intelligent adaptive radar cruise control. That is adaptive cruise control. It senses when a vehicle's in front, and depending upon how you set it up, will slow the vehicle down in the appropriate amount of time. Auto wipers with variable speed on the intermittent, and the rear wipe all on the right hand stalk. On the left hand stalk, auto lights with fog lamps as well, and flash and indicators on the left hand stalk. Very clear instrumentation here. Tachometer rev counter on the left hand side. Speedo, we can confirm the mileage at 18,328 miles, 12 degrees outside. Electronic speedo, 39.2 mpg is an average mpg. Well, it depends on how the vehicle's been driven, quite honestly. You'll get more or you'll get less than that. It just depends on the drive, the climatic conditions, but nearly 40 mpg out of an automatic 2-litre featuring Mazda's M hybrid technology is very good. You'll get more than that though. Range indicator for the mpg directly next to the speedometer shows that we've got 60 miles left in the tank. That's on the right hand side of the speedo. On the left hand side of the speedo is instant fuel mpg readout and traffic sign recognition up on the left hand side of the speedometer. Right hand side of those gauges, you've got fuel and you've got temperature. This info button here on the steering wheel, if I change this, it changes elements of this display, you see. Fantastic car, this. Really well equipped as well. You're also getting a colour, I won't show you through here, but you're getting a colour head-up display. You don't want to see the bins in front, but you're getting a colour head-up display which gives you instant you know, speed readout, and I think it will pull through the navigation signal. We'll check in a minute. But yes, there it is. You've got integrated Bluetooth with voice control, adaptive cruise control, auto wipers, auto lights, MPG readout, Mazda's M hybrid technology. Just before I get to this screen, which will show you more about this vehicle, you've got air conditioning, very straightforward in its simplest form, where you want the air to go. AC's on, a reset button, or taking air from the outside in. You can set the fan, works really well, cold and hot, it does exactly what it says on the tin. Heated rear window, demist, hazard lights. It's simple, but it works really well. You got here certain amounts of space, obviously. You got cup holders there, people seem to like those. Auto box, which is a wonderful box. You stick everything in D and drive it. A very adequate performance, well, more than adequate, it's excellent actually. There is a sport ratio switch here that you can stick it in sport, and it will tell you on the dashboard. Stick it on in sport mode, keeps you in the gear longer, gives you a bit more response, and you can drive the car in a more interactional basis by moving it up and down the box in the M setting. Personally, just driving it in D without any of this is more than adequate. Sorry about the dirt round here. It needs to be properly valeted, this car. We haven't valeted it, but you're seeing it in its raw state. It's going to be properly valeted, delivered to whoever's lucky enough to buy this wonderful vehicle. But round here you've got main navigation wheel, music button, sat nav, back button, home screen, favourites button. You can set up favourites through navigation, through radio stations, through your phone book, etc. Master volume control, electric handbrake with auto hold facility. This master volume control, if you press it, it mutes everything. You see, look, mutes. You can operate your volume through here as well. So there's two places to adjust your volume. Steering wheel, master volume. Let's just show you some of the features on this. So let's get to the essence of this vehicle. It's fuel efficiency monitor. Features Mazda's M hybrid technology and iStop technology. M hybrid is basically this. When you decelerate in the vehicle or brake in this vehicle, creates kinetic energy. That kinetic energy is captured by an integrated storage generator. It's then transferred to a 24-volt battery, which helps power some of the vehicle's electrical systems and aids acceleration from standstill. It's a great system, works really well. You don't have to charge anything, it's there through an integrated storage generator. Mazda's M hybrid technology. Mazda's iStop start technology, again, is really great for the environment. Pull up some red traffic lights. If the car is iStop ready, right, it says not ready at the moment, as you can see on the right hand side, but if it's iStop ready, there's enough charge in the battery, you put it into neutral park, the engine will stop. When the lights turn to green, stick it in D, the engine will start again. It's got tremendous, that stop start technology has tremendous impact on the environment. It's great, and fuel saving efficiencies. So that is that. Home screen. Entertainment with this vehicle. Let's have a look, see what we've got. Source list here. DAB radio, FM, AM. Talk Sport, somebody likes their sport. There it is. Comes up. Couldn't be better. Back button. communication. You've got integrated Bluetooth with voice control. You can use that if you wish to. Satellite navigation. Couldn't be easier. Again, add destination. You can set up a home. You can search through town or postcode, set up home, work. You can look at POI, points of interest categories. So, for example, if you want a petrol station, highlight that. Comes up with a range of petrol stations. Highlight which one you want to go to. Execute the command. The sat nav will assist you in getting there. You've got restaurants as well. I'm permanently hungry. That is your sat nav, which works tremendously well. Back button. Settings for the vehicle. This is where you can personalize the vehicle to suit your own individual requirements. In vehicle display, as I've said, it's got an active head-up driving display here. You can adjust that for height. It's always better to have it in the 0. You can adjust it for brightness. Probably the reason why I couldn't see it particularly well. Tilt adjustment. Active driving display content enables the display and selected content to be shown. Navigation guidance. This is what I like. It pulls through the nav signal, so that appears in your head-up display. This means that you keep your eyes on the road as opposed to the center screen. So in itself, a great safety feature. Traffic sign recognition, which you can have. Lane guidance, again, which you can have. I'll go back to this center display we're looking at. You can adjust it between day and night modes. You can adjust the brightness, the contrast, what drive results at ignition, off, home screen clock, ambient display, the lot. Instrument display cluster. When I was messing about with those switches, the info button, it changes the cluster display, so you can change that, your main instrument cluster display. Sound settings, audio settings. Again, you can mess around with this. You can adjust it between basic and advanced. You can adjust bass, treble, fader, equalizer. It's on flat at the moment, but there you can adjust it for whatever music you happen to be listening to. If you're listening to Def Leppard, you'll have it on rock. If you're listening to, I don't know, Sibelius, you'll have it on classical. It's good. Listening position, all seats, fader, balance, automatic level control will adjust the sound to compensate for any road or engine noise, and automatic source level control between the various sources here will keep the volume at a constant level, so you don't transfer out of one source to another and get blared out by sound. Safety settings here. Distance, driver assistance system, radar cruise control, audible cruise confirmation, speed limit sign alert, speed limit sign threshold, driver attention alert system. Really useful. Tells you when to take a break if you've been on a journey, you're currently on a journey. I just think, oh, that would drive me nuts, but actually it's a good system. Safety alerts here. This car's features rear cross traffic alert, lane departure warning system. Lane departure warning system ensures that you stay in the correct lane on a motorway and or A or B road with markers. If you start to drift, it will warn you of that. The car's got blind spot monitoring as well. The indicators in the exterior mirrors that tell you when somebody's in your blind spot. You can adjust the types of the alert timing that you have on this vehicle for all those warnings. Active safety, distance and speed alert, lane keep assist system. So it's got lane departure warning system, this car. It's got blind spot monitoring. It's got integrated Bluetooth. It's got radar cruise control. It's got a colour head-up display. It's got a DAB sound system. It's auto lights and auto wipers. And it's just a really, really well spec. And this is the starter to the range. Beautifully made and really well spec'd. Active driving system here. Collision avoidance. It's got smart city brake support. The car's loaded with features: parking sensors, rear parking sensors, speed alert, pedal misuse. And the other thing, vehicle settings here. You can set up your door locks. There, you can set up exterior lighting. It's got high beam control, HBC system, coming home light, leaving home light, sensitivity of your auto headlights, interior lighting, rain sensing wipers, auto folding side mirrors, turn signal. You can actually adjust the volume of your indicators. Rear window defogger, fuel door lock delay. Again, connectivity settings, smartphone connectivity settings. You've got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on this car as standard. Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, you connect your phone through the USB lead. It'll draw up all the icons on screen. You can look at Spotify, WhatsApp messages. If you've downloaded Waze navigation, it gives you an excellent alternative to the manufacturer's nav. Waze navigation will even inform you of potholes. So a really great spec car, 18,328 miles, and you've got here you got here parking sensors with, see that, the little red band with a warning, visual warning. So there it is, Mazda 3 2-litre SEL 122 PS SKYACTIV-G automatic, finished in Sol Red Crystal, done 18,328 miles. Beautiful car, this. Beautifully made, and probably outside of the CX-5 a personal favourite of mine in the Mazda range. This is such an underrated car. It drives beautifully, it's got a lot of performance there, and it's beautifully finished. If you want to find out more about this ultra low mileage 69 plate Mazda 3 2-litre 122 PS SEL automatic, please go onto our website, which is www.twhiteandsons.co.uk. Thanks for watching.